Hey guys, thank you for tuning in. My name is Abigail Flowers, and today I'm going to talk about how to play scales for baritone ukulele. This video is going to be a little bit short with less editing than I would prefer, but it'll still be packed with information, and I'll be back to my usual schedule next week. If you came to my channel looking for cover videos, you can watch some of them here, or join us for jazz brunch on Saturday mornings at 11 a.m. Central. So let's get right into it. I'm going to go over a few major scales on baritone ukulele. Depending on how you look at it, there are either 2 or 4 major patterns to learn on baritone ukulele. The first one, or 2, are scales that start on the lowest string, the D string. The other one, or 2, are scales that start on the second string, or the G string. So first I'm going to go over the pattern that starts on the D string and contains open strings. So this first scale will be a D major scale. The notes in the D major scale are D, E, F sharp, G, A, B, C sharp, and then we end up on D again. So for the D major scale, we'll start with our open D string. Then we'll play the 2nd fret and then the 4th fret of the D string. So the 2nd fret is the note E, and the 4th fret is the note F sharp. You can use your middle and pinky for that, or your pointer and ring. So our first string is D, E, F sharp, D, E, F sharp. Then we're going to move to the open G string. So that's our G, and we'll play the 2nd fret, which is A. And that's all we're going to play on this string. So G, A, G, A. Then we'll move on to our open 3rd string, which is a B. Then we'll play the 2nd and 3rd frets on our B string, which are C sharp and D. So B, C sharp, D. B, C sharp, D. B, C sharp, D. When we put them all together, it goes like this. D, E, F sharp, G, A, B, C sharp, D. Now I'm going to do the whole scale and then play it backwards. D, E, F sharp, G, A, B, C sharp, D, C sharp, B, A, G, F sharp, E, D. If any part of this video goes a little too quick or a little too slow for you, you can adjust the playback settings on YouTube to make it slower or faster depending on your needs. Now we're going to look at the pattern that starts on the D string but doesn't use any open strings. This pattern can be used really anywhere on the neck, and the only thing that's going to change is the name of our scale. And we get the name of our scale from the first note, which can be called the root or the tonic or the 1. This is going to be an F major scale. The notes in the F major scale are F, G, A, B flat, C, D, E, and then we end again on F. We'll start on the 3rd fret of the D string, and that's our F. Then we'll play the 5th fret of the D string, which is G. So F, G, F, G. Moving to the G string, we're going to play the 2nd, 3rd, and 5th frets. So that's A, B flat, C. A, B flat, C. Then we'll finish on the B string, playing the 3rd, 5th, and 6th frets. So all together, F, G, A, B flat, C, D, E, F. Now I'm going to play that whole scale and then come back down. F, G, A, B flat, C, D, E, F, E, D, C, B flat, A, G, F. You could also play on that first string with your middle and pinky fingers, and that sets you up to be in place for your second string. Do you see how it would be middle, pinky, pointer, middle, pinky, without having to slide? But our middle and our pinky fingers tend to be weaker than our pointer and ring, so you can use those if it's more comfortable. Next up, we'll look at the pattern that starts on the G string and uses open strings. This is the G major scale. The notes in the G major scale are G, A, B, C, D, E, F sharp, and G. We'll start with our open G and then play on the second fret, which will be A. So that's G, A, G, A. Then we'll move to the B string and we'll play it open and then the first fret and then the third fret. And that will be B, C, and D. B, C, D. B, C, D. Then we move to the E string. We'll play an open E and then we'll play the second and the third fret. The second fret is F sharp and the third is G. So that's E, F sharp, G. E, F sharp, G. So all together, it's G, A, B, C, D, E, F sharp, G. Now I'm going to play the full scale and then come back down. G, A, B, C, D, E, F sharp, G, F sharp, E, D, C, B, A, G. And last, we'll look at the pattern that starts on the G string and doesn't use any open strings. Again, this scale can be used anywhere on the neck, and the only thing that's going to change is the name of our scale. Just for fun, we're going to start on the 5th fret so we can learn the C major scale. Really because it's easier to say the names of the notes in a C major scale, because there are no flats or sharps, which can also be called accidentals. The notes in the C major scale are C, D, E, F, G, A, B, and C. So we'll start on the G string and we're going to play the 5th and the 7th frets. That's C, D, C, D. Then we move to our B string, where we'll play the 5th, 6th, and 8th frets. That's E, F, G, E, F, G. Last, we go to our E string, where we'll play the 5th, 7th, and 8th frets. So that's A, B, C. A, B, C. The patterns on our B and our E string are so similar that it's a little bit tricky to remember. So make sure you practice that section slowly and with a lot of reps. So all together, that's C, D, E, F, G, A, B, C. Now I'm going to play the full scale and then come back down. C, D, E, F, G, A, B, C, B, A, G, F, E, I actually just started working on scales on ukulele for the first time, so I'm still building up my speed and accuracy and finger strength, so I can say firsthand it takes time. But also, when we're learning something new, our hands can get tired quickly. So I would only practice scales for a few minutes each day, especially if your hand starts getting tired, and commit to practicing as many days a week as possible. You will definitely start to see a difference after a few days. All right, thank you so much for watching. I hope that was useful, and leave me a comment to let me know what you'd like to learn next.